Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil heart could desire from these nincompoops. Jason and Elgn.
Yo, toys, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where friends get together to talk about one of our shared loves.
In-N-Out burgers.
Oh, hell yes. Also, toy collecting. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. Now you're speaking our language, In-N-Out. You must have peeped that we just ate there.
Maybe.
If this is your first time listening to us or watching us live on YouTube every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, first of all, thank you so much. You're going to learn soon enough that we like to stray off the topic and talk about food or carpentry or whatever. But, oh no.
What? We'd never do that.
We're not experts on any of it, but we're just enthusiasts. It's okay. We're not going to get all the details right. But we're all friends here, so it's okay.
Yeah. That's right. Before we jump into today's episode, we've got something exciting to tell you about. That's our Patreon and YouTube community, The Core. When you enlist in The Core, that's the Cracktastic organization of retro plastic specialists, you unlock a treasure trove of exclusive perks made just for hardcore collectors like you. You get bonus episodes, shout-outs, early access, plus an exclusive chat with us and the other Core members. So don't wait and listen to The Core today. Just go to enlistinthecore.com to help support the show.
It's March Madness on Cracktastic Plastic. But we're not talking brackets and basketball. Oh, no. We're diving headfirst into the toy chest to spotlight the wildest, weirdest, and most unhinged characters in our collections. From cackling villains to deranged monsters to heroes who might just be a little off. We showcase figures that prove insanity is something the best accessory a character can have. Expect maniacal laughter, questionable decision-making, and plenty of plastic personalities that have clearly lost their grip on reality. Whether they're mad scientists, chaotic villains, or just plain bonkers, these toys bring the madness in the best possible way. So grab your straightjacket and join us as we celebrate the craziest characters in toy form. Because in this episode, the only thing more deranged, more dangerous than madness is how much we love collecting it. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, and look at that. Mike Ward's back.
Hey,
Check it out.
Hey, guys. Thank you for having me back.
How you been, buddy?
Doing good. Doing good. Doing good.
That's
Awesome.
good. Well, we brought Mike in to help celebrate Elgin's birthday podcast.
There we go. I appreciate it. Being here on the birthday show. Very nice.
Well, he has them every year. He just won't stop having them because he likes getting presents. So
That's true. I do like
all
getting
makes
presents.
Hey, happy birthday, Elgn.
Yep.
What are
Happy
you?
birthday.
25 now? You turd.
Yeah, add another 20 to that, and you might be close.
Welcome to that club. That's nothing. Jeez.
45.
All right. Well, all right. And then later in the show, we might open some presents. We might, Elgn will take us on a tour of a toy store, and that's going to be cool. We all three might be taking you on a tour of a toy store. We'll get into that later. You can also follow us on all of the social media platforms, including Patreon. Those links can be found at our website, cracktasticplastic.com. And while you're surfing the interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, toyhacks.com, for all your repro label needs. They also have an armory there where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry and tons of amazing sticker sets for your toys. We also have a monthly contest. We really do this time that Elgin's going to tell you all about.
That's right. Every month we post something to our social media pages for you guys to comment on. And then at the end of the month, we will tally up all the comments and decide who is the best of the best of the best. And then we'll send you a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com. So be sure to comment. That's the only way for you to be picked, for you then to be wind.
That's the proper past tense of the present. Winning.
Yes.
Yep. With the contest, nobody's done it yet. You're supposed to like write in the words that you're putting in the cap. If you see the picture, it's a Transformers comic book, and there's
Right.
panels. And I erased the panels. The picture is very questionable, but I erased a couple panels,
I
and
don't know
no
what you're talking
one's
about. Looks like it's a normal picture.
okay. Check it out anyway. Right into the bubbles, what they might be saying.
Yeah.
And speaking of comments, jump over here into the chat. Let us know how you're doing. We got Wildest Bill Fisher in the chat saying, "Yellow, happy day, oh Burf." Elgin. Hey, Jason. Amanda says, "Cool shirt." Hey, thanks. About presenting today. And all the rest of you, let us know how you're doing over in the chat. That would be amazing. But right now, let's talk about what toys we've picked up lately in this segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
That's right. Hey, I can't wait any longer. Let's get this birthday boy. Show us what have you picked up lately?
All right. Well, do you want me to start with these gifts?
I don't care. It's up to you. Well, yeah. Fortunately, by crazy circumstance, Mike and I, who lives in another country called Texas, we just happened to be in the same state, and we got to hang out this weekend. It was pretty crazy and just nuts how it works out. And we got to go shopping. We picked you out some stuff, and yes, got you some birthday presents.
All right. Well, this one's from Mike.
All right.
The good one
somewhere.
first. Great.
Yeah. Since he's the guest, he can go.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. It's Andre the
There we
Giant
go.
bag clip. Thank you, man.
Yep. You
That's
now
awesome.
have a bag clip collection, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just put some spikes on it. You can spike core. That's very cool. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. HD Toys. Very awesome. Looks just like him.
Oh, the likeness
Not too
is
bad.
uncanny.
Yeah.
Especially like the cartoon, the Rocky
Yeah.
Wrestling cartoon. Really
Yes,
has
yep.
kind of a likeness of it.
Definitely. Yep. All right, we'll open this one's from Jason, who just crossed out to and from.
They gave your bags back to you?
They
What?
gave
No,
me
I
bags
would
back.
never. Those are completely new bags.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Some muscle wrestlers. Muscle, of course, stands for millions of unusually small creatures lurking everywhere. I have a bunch of these normal. I don't know if you can call them normal, but they make other licensed ones too. But
Just saw Ric Flair there in the front.
Yeah, Ric Flair looks like Mean Gene and Iron Sheik.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Sheiky. Little Sheiky baby. There he is right there. Yeah, Mean Gene. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
You bet. We had fun shopping around for you.
Definitely.
Like, what about this? What about this?
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Amanda, I just opened these up before you got over to my place, Jason.
Oh,
Amanda got these for me. So we kind of, because the kids are gone for spring break. Ethan's gone, and then Lily's
you're just like, get out.
Yeah. So she's like, well, we're going to split up your birthday stuff. So, because when they come back this weekend, then we'll do another celebration. So this is like part of the birthday stuff. But she made this card for me first.
Oh,
too
awesome.
cool.
It's Turtles card. She cut all the stuff. She does a lot of birthday cards and stuff like this. And they're awesome. And then she does a little frog stamp and colors in it as well. But yeah, basically, and then I say something there. But yeah, this turtle, she's like, this took forever to do.
probably.
To do She made a template and everything, and then cut everything out, but had to glue all the stuff on. But yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Wow.
Show that off. All her hard work on that.
Heck yeah.
And then she does a lot of plastic canvas stuff. She's made a bunch of Motu things for me on Christmas and stuff. But this year, for my birthday, she made some Ninja Turtles, and they turned out awesome. They have little magnets on them here.
Oh,
So we got
dang.
this guy.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
We got Mikey there.
Wow.
And then
That's like
Yeah,
way more
right in there.
detailed than it should be.
yeah, they look like Mega Man
That's
characters. almost,
awesome.
you know?
Yeah.
But they
Yep.
look like video game characters. And then Donatello, my guy, Donatello.
Jeff says, my birthday's Wednesday. I want an Amanda card. Start cutting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
There's
awesome.
that.
Too cool.
Yeah. Yesterday I watched all 3 Turtles movies in a row.
Nice.
And they're still
Nice.
good. Even the third one's not too bad. But I just I know it's not as bad as you think it is.
If you have the nostalgia already in there, then yes.
Yeah. But there's such a very difference from the first and second movie, even that
Yeah.
year apart. Like it's so crazy, like how different like it became from like that first movie. It's very serious and a very
Yep.
the tone
Yep.
of it, and then it's like
Mhm.
180.
90s as could possibly be.
Yeah, 180 is like, and then like the third one's like even pushed even further of like
Let's see
craziness.
what we can get away with.
Yeah,
Definitely.
basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Amanda also got me these Motu socks.
Oh,
Trap Dog
awesome.
Beast
Cool.
Man from the Revolution,
Wow.
Masterverse Revolution socks. And then there's the back of them. But
Beast
yeah,
butt.
very
Big.
Yeah. that trap jaw looks awesome.
It does.
That is.
These are from Good Luck Sock, I guess the company. That
Not a
puts them
sponsor.
out. Yeah, not yet.
That's right.
But yeah,
Wow.
gotta get some socks there. And then she got this for me. She didn't realize that there was a bunch of other ones there, but she's like, I had to get this one for you at least. And it's the little tiki mug.
Oh,
He-Man.
Ah,
They have like Skeletor, Orko, She-Ra, Battle Cat, Merman. But yeah, it's just
Transformers has a bunch.
yeah. But Geeky Tiki's is the company that makes this back in 2021. Licensed these out. But yeah, it's just a big old ceramic. You can put these in the dishwasher. The dishwasher's safe. So
Easier to drink out of than your Castle Grayskull.
oh, definitely, because it's round. drink his brains, I guess.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, very, very cool. Very cool. And then let's see, I got just a couple more things here. Of course, Jason got this for me a little while ago when he went to a toy show. I just wanted to show this off because it's awesome. This vintage mesquite
yeah.
board. And then his chest still works in there as well.
Oh, cool.
So gross.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, thanks, Jason, for getting this for me.
You bet.
Add to the collection, of course. Little wobbly legs. But that's yeah.
You bet. Good luck finding a gun.
Yeah, exactly. What if I just buy a Origins one and like find an Origins gun and stick
They
it on
look
there?
so similar.
They're similar.
You really do.
Finally, I found this on clearance a while ago. I've been looking for one for a while. It's the rebound ring for the knuckle crunchers. I have a bunch of these. I bought them all on clearance a while back, a long time ago. But we finally got the ring. We got the raw Monday Night Raw ring, and you can kind of it's kind of a pushy material, like a squishy material, pretty flexible. But the ropes are pretty nice too. Yeah, I know, shocker. $10. This was $10.
Wow.
And it came with a bunch of his stuff. It came with Seth Rollins. So we get Seth Rollins here, and it came with the shovel and this sledgehammer. like a Triple H sledgehammer, and then it came with a crutch, 2x4.
Hey-o.
Wow.
Yep, and then
Yeah.
a pallet that breaks apart,
Ooh,
break
careful.
apart pallet,
Wow.
and the stretcher,
Good
officially
meat.
licensed WWE stretcher,
Yep.
a breakaway table,
Yes.
so you can
Cool.
table match, I guess. But yeah, all that stuff, $10. It's basically $5 figure, $5 ring, if you think of it that Elgnomics that way. But yeah, and these figures are those I've done a few of these reviews of these. They have kind of a ratcheting waist and shoulders as well, so you can get them in some pretty good movements and stuff like that, and move around. But yeah, I didn't have a Seth Rollins or Seth freaking Rollins. But yeah, so add that to the pile. Now that I have a ring, I can like sort of put them around it now and like have them fighting in there. They're in a bag, over here. So, but that's all I got.
Do you like the smaller scale of that line? It's like
It's
a
all right.
chance to have like more wrestler figures.
Yeah,
feel like
I
the
just
big
wish
ones
that the price range was better. Like these should be like $4.99. This is literally like a $5 toy. This is not, and they go for like $8.99 or $7.99, something like dumb like that. Like this ring itself was like $24.99, something like that. Like this should be $19.99. This should be $19.99, and then this should be $4.99 all day.
Yep.
Like that would be a great price point, but it does bounce pretty well.
Oh, nice.
Sure.
That's awesome.
We're just watch that all night. That's good.
Exactly. Not on a loop.
Satisfying.
But yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So now I can put. I think I have Undertaker and Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes and I think I have Jim Uso, and Roman Reigns. So I got all the main dudes. There's a bunch more, and there's other rings as well. There's like one with Brock Lesnar, and there's a bunch of other. There's Dominic, Bobby Lashley, and Rey Mysterio, and tons of characters you can get. So I just buy my clearance because.
Well, yeah, that's the end of the sentence.
Yeah. To me, it's the price point of them is it's like they didn't even think about it. They're just like, oh, we just need to make it this. It's like but they do remind me of the old Hasbro stuff, with that scale, those kind of old Hasbro type figures. So, tis true.
All right. Well, Mike, what have you picked up lately?
On to me. Let's see. Somehow these I don't know if I'm a fan of them or not, but somehow these ducks keep ending up in my life. So you met Jason met Rowdy, my daughter's boyfriend, yesterday. He is the one who purchased these. They are SpongeBob.
Okay.
What a jerk.
Yeah. So somehow I do have a duck collection. So I can't say they're a thrill of the hunt, but I do accept all forms of toys. That's for sure.
Let me ask. I don't recall you driving a Jeep.
I do not drive a Jeep either. No, I do not. But
Okay.
yes, and I ended up with a couple of more. I started out with those ones on that one first episode I was on with the Optimus Prime, and somehow they just keep coming to me. But these were given to me by my daughter, Amber. So just wanted to make sure that they know they're in my collection there. But
Nice.
one thrill of the hunt I did get was while I was out in Iowa. I told you I was out there. My brother-in-law presented me with the Splinter Skull. That's who it is. I do not have him in my collection. He did not collect the line, but had this in there, and he graciously gave it to me so I could put it in my collection. So very, very happy with that. Shout out to my brother-in-law Ben for that.
Yeah.
New
Thanks,
addition.
Ben.
Yeah,
The
yeah, thanks,
crossover,
Ben.
the Turtles and Grayskull crossover
Yes,
of
Turtles and
Splinter
Grayskull
and
crossover.
King Grayskull that they combined into
Yep.
Splinter Skull. The name's not great, but King
I
Splinter would have
agree.
been better.
I definitely agree. That is for sure. Let's see. Another thrill of the hunt while I was out there in Iowa, I was at a Goodwill in Waverly, and I found a bag, and I ended up with the Petrie from the hand puppets from Pizza Hut. One of the first shows I was on, I had 4 of the other ones on there.
Yes.
And I found him in a Goodwill bag of all things, and
Dang.
very happy to end up with him. That is for sure. So Iowa definitely treated me nice in the toy area. I was happy to get to some Goodwills that are not picked through like some of the ones I have around here.
Sure.
Let's see. While we were in Dallas yesterday, I found a really a thrill of the hunt for me that brings back a lot of childhood memories. But it is the B.A. Baracus from the A-Team line. Came out in '83, I believe, by Galoob. Put those out. I had him as a kid. Got him for my birthday. We had the whole team. But yes, throughout the years, I have misplaced or lost him. Who knows what happened to him, but happy to find him in Dallas Vintage Toys is where I picked him up at yesterday. He came with the accessories also. I just dropped a couple of them, but there is it's gone. But there is a little box of some sort that he came with.
What's he putting in there?
Ammo box?
Yeah,
Ammo.
because the gun definitely does not fit in there, so it's not to carry the gun. But he did come with the gun.
Oh, sweet.
I dropped the wrench, and he did come with a belt, and I think he came with a pair of pliers. So I guess that's what goes in the toolbox there.
Okay.
Yes.
Really?
No needle and syringe in there either.
No.
Knock him out before he goes on the airplane.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
exactly. And then
I love it. I used to watch A-Team all the time as a kid.
Oh, definitely.
All the time.
All the time.
Definitely.
It's great.
Yep. Definitely. I love the show.
Yeah.
Let's see. While we were also at Dallas Vintage Toys yesterday, I picked up another. This one's pretty much almost like a grail. I've wanted it forever. But it is the William the Refrigerator Perry G.I. Joe, the Real American Hero line, came out in '86, obviously by Hasbro. But yeah, got the little jersey. Green. Yes, this was a mail away, and yes, the gap there, which is pretty cool. Got the gap, and yes, it was a mail away. I did get the mail away certificate.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yep. So you would do 5 of these, or you could call a 900 number, pay 50 cents, and they would give you like a secret code that you could write on the back, and that counted as like 1 point, and you had to send $1. So that, and I did get him with his file card also. So yeah, I was happy to get him. File card's in pretty decent shape, not too bad. But yeah, happy to get him with that. And he did come with his accessory, the Mace football.
So stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yep, and he is listed as their athletic trainer, I believe, is like his description on the card is athletic trainer. Yeah. So yeah, so those are my go ahead.
Yeah, he can play football with the other football themed G.I. Joe character.
Bazooka. Or
no.
who was it? Bazooka.
He actually he has football shaped grenades that he actually throws, and he has a helmet with a glass thing. I have him. Like somewhere.
Bill says he's the athletic supporter.
Yeah. I can't. I think I know who you're talking about, but yeah, I can't think of who it is off the top of my head.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
but yeah, I have them in a box somewhere.
Do you? Wow.
Yeah.
Too cool. Too cool.
But he has little hand grenades that are football shaped, and you can like. Stick them
I
in those.
know. I can picture who you're talking about, but yeah, I can't think of who it is. But that is my thrill of the hunts there.
All right. Well, I got a bunch of things here. Speaking of Dallas vintage toys, so I was telling Mike, like, Elgn, when we did our last resolutions episode, I realized I had something on there that was on there the year before that, and I wasn't feeling great about not getting to it. And that was just collecting working on the lines of Transformers that came out. So I've completed 84, 85, and 86, and I'm working on 87. And working on 87 has been there a while, and will be there a while. But I know that in my heart I had not been working on completing that line like I wanted to be. Easy to get distracted with all the new shiny toys, but so I had been thinking about it a lot lately, and there in behind in the case, of course, is one that is on my list. It's a Headmaster, as that's when they kind of started coming out in 87, Headmasters, and I was able to, and he's in great shape and complete. That's the other thing I like. I think I'm finally getting to, like, I know, Elgn, like we used to say 5 years ago, this show's been going 5 years ago, we're like,
wow,
complete's cool. I mean, Elgn has pushed for completeness since the beginning, but I've always been like,
especially from
but if he's on the
Sure.
shelf, he's there and I can see him, like, does he
Mhm.
need all 7 of his guns or whatever? But
yes, he does.
I used to care less about that. And now that I'm getting into these later ones, I'm like, I sure do.
Yeah.
Sure.
I sure do like seeing him with both his
Just makes
guns
it
and things, all the things he's supposed
nice.
to have.
Yep.
So Hardhead was great. I've never physically touched or played or transformed him before in my life, so I get to experience a new G1 toy, as I will with most of these as I get them. But I forgot to put him back in robot mode, but here he is in his tank mode. So he's got 2 guns these 2 guns go for $40 by themselves.
Of course.
He's got his Headmaster in here. Duros is his name. He goes for $40 by himself. So just get the whole thing together. And anyway, super great shape. I was happy to get him because his stickers were in pretty good shape.
Nice.
All
Very
over and just being complete. There's like this door here has broken pieces sometimes, and this anyway, he was in great shape and had to pay like I'm to the point talking with Tiffany just at the time she's like, why you gotta get the expensive ones? I'm like, I already bought all the cheap ones. That's all that's left. That's all that's left is the dang expensive one. I tried.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to wait for them to come down in price, but no, that's not happening.
That's so true.
So that's all I got at Dallas Vintage Toys. And then we went and had lunch at Whataburger because the boy really wanted it. And man, that was really good. I was happy with my burger. I'll tell you, it was really good. Anyway, and then we went over to, already forgetting, Jaden's toys.
Jaden's, yeah.
Oh, Jaden, yeah.
And I think Tiffany just found it online with her Google machine talents that she has, and I looked it up and I'm like, sure, it looks cool. But then we got there and it was like, oh shit, this is a really good place. This is like a good store that might
definitely.
I wouldn't say it rivaled Dallas, but man, it was a good anyway, so we and I'm like, we got to leave too, so couldn't be there all day. But they had so many loose toys. They had a whole wing of just wrestler toys. I didn't even go in there.
Yeah,
I can't.
Their wrestling was insane. I'll say that. It was the most I've ever seen in one place. It was crazy.
Jeez.
It was crazy. I'm just like, I couldn't even get into the door. It was like, it's too much. I can't. There was tons in cases. There was tons of. Yeah, it was like I couldn't. They wouldn't let me in.
Crazy.
Just 2 walls of loose bagged toys. It would have been anyway. I spotted something in a case that I didn't have that I'd spent on my list for a long time. He's cool as shit. You'll see him here in a second. His name's Cryotech. He's kind of a repaint of a bad guy of in the Cybertron line. I'm going to tell the story. So I'm talking to one of the guys behind the counter who's near the G1 toys, and I'm like, oh, what's the price on that? And he's like, well, it's this. And I'm like, so that's really high. And he's like, no, it isn't. And I'm like, well, it is. I'm not buying that. Put it back. And like, he was just like, I'm just like, sorry,
okay.
but I'm like, that's way too high. And then and so like in his cockiness, he was all like, you're going to be mad at me. I'm like, why? And he's like, let me show you. He pulls out his phone and he shows me like 2 detolfs of toys and like one shelf in a room, empty room of like toys of Transformers, and he's like showing me, trying to make me jealous, I think. And I'm just like letting him talk because I'm like, well, I know that I have a picture that's gonna that's gonna make you actually start crying. And Tiff says, I literally said, I doubt it. And so I showed him my picture of basically this corner, one corner of one of the rooms, and he was just like, oh fuck, I got cocky at this guy, oops.
Yeah.
Anyway, so once I put him in his place, then I was like, hey, also I need you to let me into this cabinet. And so he did, and we went over there, and I'm like, and it's so funny because like everything's just pushed in the cabinet, and they're like, hurry up, shut the door, kind of that thing. And I didn't want the thing in the back, but the thing I wanted him to get out still like knocked 17 things over. It was hilarious. And he's like, knows he's going to get in trouble for it. But so he eventually pulls out the thing that I was wanting, and you'll see its pokiness. It just wreaked havoc in that shelf, and it didn't have his tail. Not a big deal. You don't even see it in robot mode. It's going to be how it's going to look on my shelf. I was just like, hey, you can do better on that price, right? And he's like, let me see what I can do. And he goes into the back, and he comes out with a new price sticker, and he sets it on top of this price sticker and says, there you go. It's this price. I'm like, all right, thanks, buddy. He just made it for $5 less. Not a big deal. But anyway, here he is, Cracktastic from Energon. He's a big, beautiful, three-headed dinosaur thing. Very cool. Something I've been on the list for a while. Super wicked, super cool. Happy to get that.
So they do that at Big Fun in Columbus.
Yeah.
That's how when you bartered out, when you're like, hey,
the sticker,
can you do this? They literally come out and go, then hand it to you. Like it's
because the guy at the register is a different person, so they don't need to tell the story of like, oh, he said it was this. I don't know.
Right. They just do a new price and like, here you go.
All right, and then on our way down, this whole Texas trip almost happened because of a thing I said. Anyway, we ended up in Oklahoma City. We stopped at it was because of Toy Base 10. I wanted to go there. But Tiff found another toy store there in Oklahoma City called High Five Retro Guys. We talked about it last week's episode. Got to go there. I'll tell you right now that the pictures and every photo you see on their Facebook page does not do it justice. This place is huge. Yeah. And we walk in, we're like, hey, I'm like, yo, I'm from Iowa. What do you got going on here? Show me around. And they're like, oh, okay, we better show this guy around. And they like take the whole family. Like we go to the back and work our way
world-renowned podcast, the Cracktastic Plastic. Show me
I'm like, we just gave you a shout out on our show, so you should kiss my ass. So, and so they take us to the back, and this is a warehouse really, and rooms they're like. We leave this giant toy room that's kind of like Toy Base 10 where there's lots of different side rooms and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
But we walk through all that, and then we go into another giant room that's for gaming. So they got gaming tables everywhere. There's just open space everywhere. We go to the back of that room and go into this other secret room, and there's a wrestling ring full size in there with room all the way around it. They're like, we have sponsored freaking real wrestling. There's leagues Or there's not
Independent,
leagues,
That's
but,
awesome.
The independent
Awesome.
circuit, probably.
circuits.
Yeah.
Definitely. They're like, we have a couple different ones. We have guys here that like what they say, blood tests. People, what's legit. We have people who test blood before they wrestle. So.
Okay.
I can't remember. Which I'm like, that sounds like a good thing. You're about to bleed all over each other, so you should have some sort of first aid in place.
Protocol.
Yes, protocol. Because they were just trying to brag that they were legit. Had real wrestling exhibitions there.
It's cool that there's a ring there. Okay, pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was awesome seeing it.
Did you run the ropes?
It was.
Oh man,
wasn't
that
like
would have been awesome.
I couldn't get up in there, but yeah, they say they do shows every other Friday. It was cool. All right. And then so looking around, we finally find some stuff. I found this crossover with Street Fighter 2 and Transformers. There's a little 2-pack there with a Rodimus Prime. I should have looked them up. I don't remember their names. Shoot. Should have looked it up. Forgot. Anyway, Ryu. I don't know. But Street Fighter 2, it's pretty cool. They got the Street Fighter 2
nice.
logo right there on his back, which is pretty weird.
I love that game.
Cool.
Street Fighter 2.
Yep.
Turbo.
Cool.
So I think color scheme wise, and maybe a little head sculpt matches the character it is. Still going to stick with Ryu.
It's probably Ken.
Oh, that's Kenimus Prime. There, Bill jumps in. He knows his.
Nice. All right.
And then there's one of
Ryu's white, I think, usually.
an RC mold. So there's the gal
Chun-Li.
Yep, that's right. It's this markings kind of all over. Pretty cool.
Cool.
Really neat. Off a nice RC mold. Really cool. Really great price. And I found out why later at the hotel. This is my little bitchy segment. So they all came in shrink wrapped packages. All their toys, even it was behind. Yeah, it was in a shrink wrapped package.
Okay.
Luckily had the instructions in there. Cool. What was it $20? Anyway, shrink wrapped. All of their stuff was, and I'm like, Craig, great, awesome. And we're at the hotel later. It's the next day or whatever. It's missing a weapon, and it's not divulged on that packaging anywhere. That sucks, right? That sucks, right? You shouldn't. It's in a. You cannot open it. You can't open it and look.
Right.
And the fact that it's sealed, I don't know. It's easy. I mean, I know there's some assuming on our parts, but like, you're telling me this is complete by not having it written anywhere,
right?
Missing a gun or even
broken.
Yeah, you should have divulged that. And I'm a little. I'm not. It's going to be fine because, like, not only does she have these 2 gun swords, but she also had 2 blue guns too. I just gave him, so he's supposed to have 2 of these metallic orange ones, but that look cool when you put them on in car mode, which I'm not going to have it. So it's all fine. Everything's fine. It explained the price and why it was. It was only $20 because I think it's probably twice that, but for 1 gun, I'm like, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So, we bought a couple more things. Tiffany forced. She bought them, but she bought them for a reason. We got this little Burger King, McDonald's Dinobot toy, which is really cool, and this one-step changer prowl. Here, I can't make it do it. You can imagine. And so, but what was neat? They had so in that bottom of that box, they had Psalms written in there, but also from that one book. Yep. They also had these little dudes. In there. So we're like, so she's like, she bought 2 of these things for a couple different little baby Jesuses. Which I think is hilarious.
I got one in my coat pocket somewhere.
Yeah, we found one the
Found
other
one
day
at
on a
gas
gas
station.
station pump. Yep.
Wow.
So we're just collecting these. I don't know why. Maybe this should have been the segue to this topic today. Just kidding. All right, moving on. But the actual segue for today's topic. So yes, I took the fam to Toy Base 10 in Oklahoma City. The reason this whole trip happened. Because she's like, I want to go. And I'm like, yeah, as long as we go to Toy Base 10. She's like, okay. And I'm like, I was joking, kind of, but here we go. And so we go to Toy Base 10. It's huge and gigantic. The guy's there. If you haven't been before, it's really cool, but it's also annoying. He will tell you that everything in the place is $2,000 because nothing in the place has prices on it normally. Right. Everything's $2,000. And you get to talk him down to whatever you buy it for based on eBay sold prices, basically. So that's cool. You do get market value for your toy, but you got to also do all the freaking work for them, which kind of sucks. Right. It's stupid. Yeah. And annoying. It's hard to you can't do bundle deals. Right. I mean, it takes so long to do bundle deals. One toy at a time. Well, okay, let's look it up. I mean, he's good at looking it up quick because he does it all day. But anyway, this time
I would just be like, I'll give you $5.
Yeah,
like literally everywhere. That's like, okay, you say 2,000. I'm gonna lowball. If you're gonna highball me, I'm lowballing you.
Exactly.
That'll be my tactic. Just like up front.
Sure.
This time, maybe just memory's different. The selection wasn't as amazing. I don't know, but there were a lot more things with price tags on it.
Okay.
Whether that meant those were negotiable or not, it all is, I'm sure. But a lot more things had prices on it, so that was good to see. And then there was a Transformers room, and it sucks because you go in, you're like, I have all this, darn it. Like the stuff I can see, or there's one thing there that they want 3 times what I'll never pay that for that. So I'm not even going to ask. That's stupid. And then there's like 5 totes of bagged toys loose. And I'm just like, well, every room has a chair in it, which is amazing. Oh, I saw she was typing the comment. Every room has a chair in it, which is awesome because every room, all divided by IPs, kind of, set aside. There's a G.I. Joe room, Star Wars rooms, all that kind of thing. Awesome. And in every room, there's totes with loose toys in the bottom, and then they have chairs and benches in each room. I appreciate that. I love it. But then, I see 5 totes. I see the seats. Tiffany's like, there you go. And then they went and screwed around with Legos for like an hour. And yeah, it was, I went as fast as I could. I actually skipped 2 of the 5 totes. And then I came back and they were still playing with Legos. I'm like, all right, I'll sneak in and go through this one really fast. And I didn't find anything there. So this whole trip was for no toys. Thankfully, you'd already seen me. I did fine on toys. And then they were building some really cool Lego stuff in the Lego room while they were waiting on me. But then the very last second, I did find this toy, and I went up and I said, there's no price on it. And I was like, I'll give you $5. And he's like, well, what's that go for? And I'm like, and so he goes to eBay and he's like, well, there's no solds, but people are wanting 10 for it. And I'm like, well, they can want that all day. I'll give you 5 or I'll put it back. And he's like, oh, 5's good. I'm like, I thought so. Anyway, and then it also worked out great. I didn't realize it even at the time until I was doing my homework on the long drive back today. But this is a perfect segue for today's topic. Let me just move this back out for a second. So today's topic, we're talking March Madness. Maybe we're more sports oriented toy people than you might think. I'm not sure about you, Mike, if you're into sports much.
Yeah.
You do
sport? Definitely.
Yeah, so we break the mold of nerds who like sports. It can happen. But that's not what we're talking about today. Oh no. Elgn, it was funny. He came up with the topic, and we know he can go on about baseball forever. But let's not basketball. No, we're talking about them crazy.
Nobody likes basketball.
You might be right. I don't know.
Is it even
I
a
can shoot a
sport?
basketball.
I used to be into the NBA a lot back in the day, and
I never got into it.
I just wants to just slap fouls all day long, and the traveling. I get so mad, like follow the rules or stop. And my insane Mike or Tiffany's like, squeaky shoes, man. I can't listen to basketball. So yeah. So at Toy Base 10, I found this toy, and I got little write-ups for all my guys today. Transformers has a toy line, a toy universe called Shattered Glass, which is opposite world, basically stuff.
Right. Bizarro world. So we all know Optimus Prime, the greatest leader of all time, the best of us all, the greatest. Well, Shattered Glass Optimus Prime is just that good, but on the other side. Say, a twisted evil version of the Autobot leader from a mirror universe who is often depicted as a methodical, competent, and highly sadistic tyrant. So crazy to think of that. So I found a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime Blokey there at Toy Base 10. So I'm like, after all that fucking looking for hours, and I found all I could find was this little thing, but still happy to have them, and it worked nicely for today. But yeah, Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, they do a pretty decent job of mirroring the colors around, kind of inverted colors. Right. But they still have, the Autobot logo in Shattered Glass means bad guy, obviously. Because, all right, that's my first one. Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, one of the most and evilest of all. Most and evilest. The G.I. Joe's guy's name is Captain Gridiron.
Oh,
yes.
So,
Captain Gridiron.
Captain Gridiron.
I'll put that on my list for something to find there.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So when I was rewatching the Turtle movies, I was like, this guy's. So my thought process on the whole thing was like, what are the characters that are like not quite there in the head, maybe a little insane, they're not all there, and obviously not insane. But so when I was watching Turtles 2, I was like, okay, this guy he wants to not only kill the turtles but kill himself at the end as well. And that's right, we're talking about Super Shredder. He basically goes insane by taking all this ooze and knocks down the pier. And he's like, I'll kill everybody. I'll kill myself. I don't care. Everyone has to die. And it's just like, he's fed up. He's tired. He's done. But this is, I got this there was like a 4-pack of figures. I think it was like a box set type of thing that they did with the classic reissue figures. It had this, and it had 3 other, I can't remember which other figures but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty close to, pretty close to the one that came out in the 90s as well. So looking pretty good. He can hold his ooze there if he wants to. This thing of ooze.
Chug.
Exactly. But yeah, I was like, this guy's insane. Cool. Like he's like trying to kill everybody and himself in the process. But
love
Super
it.
Shredder.
All right, Mike, what you got?
All right. Well, for me, I do not have a figure. This one, I told you guys before, was a hard topic for me to come up with some things for like March Madness. But I came up with, I am a Hot Wheels collector, but this one is called the Mad Mouse. It is a 1962 gasser. And the mouse is referring to the motor size. It's a like small block Chevy is referred to as a mouse motor. When you get into big block cars, they're referred to as like rat motors. So that is what this is referring to. But I do have a lot of Hot Wheels in my collection. But this one actually came from my daughter's collection off of her wall. She is a Corvette girl.
Oh,
so, yep,
raised her right.
Yep, there you go. That's right.
Mad Mouse. I like it. Good
Mad
time.
Mouse.
Cool. Very cool. Was not expecting that.
Yeah. All right. For my next one, this one really should have been is the first probably, but Galvatron is what happens when raw power meets a dangerously unstable mind. Reborn from Megatron by Unicron, Galvatron possesses immense strength, but an unappreciable temper that often sends him into explosive fits of rage. One moment he's commanding the Decepticons, next he's blasting his own troops because the voices in his head told him to. So happy to get out my G1 Galvatron with working sounds. Almost. It's about done.
Wow.
But yeah, he's got them all complete. These are retro. This is a reproduction cannon and gun there, 3D printed. But I'm like, again, just happy to see it with stuff on the shelf.
Yeah.
Oh.
Carnation Starscream.
Anyway, yeah, Galvatron, he's nuts, guys. He's nuts.
Cool. Who would have thought Leonard Nimoy was so crazy?
I know.
Well, speaking of voices in your head, I had to get this guy off the shelf. Of course, his theme song says it all. Yeah, Randy Orton here. Hearing the voices in his head. If you watch the latest episode, he attacks Cody Rhodes, turns heel of their match they're gonna have at WrestleMania. Just beats the crap out of him and bloodies him up and everything. Rips his shirt off and hits him with a thing. Hits him with for no reason. Like they literally signed that they're gonna do this match, and he's like, bam. And then,
I always liked Randy Orton. I thought he was just
he's
badass.
Yeah.
Just a great wrestler.
But he is.
Yep.
I mean, he's done so many like crazy things that are just like this guy's not sane. Like if you go back to like 5 years ago, he literally set Bray Wyatt on fire. Like they had the Fiend. Like there was a match. It was during COVID time. Like he poured gasoline on him and lit him on fire. Of course, he came back as the burnt Fiend later on, but like that was like a whole thing where there's people in the stands and stuff. But yeah, he's on fire, lit him on fire. It's like people forget about like that happened. Like that was only like 5 years ago, but yeah, he's the legend killer. He's taking out everybody, but he's not always the most sane person in the ring, and very unpredictable, very crazy, especially hearing the voice in his head. Yeah, gotta have him in his arm pose too.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's awesome though. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer pretty soon here, as soon as he retires.
For sure.
All right. My next one is a Mad Ball. This one would be one of the new series Mad Balls. I do have it on my want list for my room here, an older one. But this one is Grossius Maximus. He's kind of like a Spartan, I guess like type. Spartan, yeah. And there is like little molding. It's kind of hard to tell, but there is like molding in the thing. He's squishy, all that. But yeah,
of course,
a Mad Ball, because I never really got these as a kid. My parents would not buy them. Nope. But yeah, I can't say I get the new ones, but I did find this one on sale. That's the only reason I probably have it, is I found it on sale at Walmart.
Sure.
Figured I'd pick one up.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Gross little things.
Yeah. Weird.
All right. My next one, Tarn, known from the IDW comics as the leader of the Decepticon Justice Division, the DJD. Tarn is a fanatical extremist who views loyalty as a religious obsession. He is uniquely deranged for his ability to kill others simply by speaking to them in a specific frequency that causes their sparks to explode. Yeah, Tarn, pretty famous character from the comics, just one of the evil guys. You can see he took his head from the symbol. The Decepticon symbol there. He's a really cool kind of tank mode. Not really in the main line until recently, till the last couple lines there, but this is the first version, I believe, that came out. I think they redid them again in more comic colors, a little tweaked. But yeah, Tarn, he's a really bad bad guy. He's crazy.
I love that Natalie Imbruglia song.
Torn.
favorite
No,
one.
it's Tarn.
Oh.
Tarn. Tarn. Nice try.
That must be the outtake that they
Yeah.
did, that she did.
Yeah.
I wanted to show this guy. They don't really show him all much. I did a review of him a while back, but there was a show. I'm trying to think, what was on Netflix, maybe it's YouTube TV. The War of the Rohirrim figures. McFarlane put these out. I got these all super, like $5 each on clearance. But this is one of the main characters in there, Wolf. That's WUL. He was the son of one of the tribesmen. Basically, his dad gets killed by the other, his girlfriend's dad, and then he goes insane with vengeance and wants to basically kill that whole family and everything. But I was like, oh yeah, I saw him on the shelf. I was like, I should grab that guy and talk about him a little bit. But that movie, it's like a prequel to Lord of the Rings. It sets like the writers of the Rohirrim, and also talks about like the creation of Helm's Deep, but like 200 years before all that stuff. It's a really good show. It's animated. And pretty good voice cast as well. I think Brian Cox plays the dad in the other, and it's like Hammer Hand or something like that. But yeah, it's a good show. But yeah, this is Wolf. He's got kind of minimal articulation. It's got some articulation, but like all McFarlane stuff, it's the details are very good on these. It's got a soft goods cape as well too. But yeah, Wolf from the War of the Rohirrim.
He cray.
Figures.
All right. Well, when I think of madness, I think crazy sometimes. And here's the figure from G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, Crazy Legs.
I got that guy.
Real name is David Thomas, and he hails from
Fort
Fort Dodge, Iowa. So,
weird.
According to his card, so I figured, what a better figure to bring on than that guy. Love the molding on it. I always like the suit, the raised, little diamond pattern or whatever that is. So yeah, with parachute. Yeah. But released in 87. I've had him pretty much since day one.
Crazy Legs.
Legs.
I actually have that figure too. I didn't bring it because I didn't think about it, but he's in my tank, along with the driver in there. I was like, he's military. You can hang out with them. I don't know why parachute would be in a tank, but that's hanging out.
Amazingly, like paratrooper is not his his specialty. I think his specialty, they said, was like infantry. It was infantry first and paratrooper second, I guess. So I thought that was strange, but also yes, have the file card to him also.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, my next one, Overlord. From the IDW comics anyway, Phase Sixer. I don't know what that means. I haven't read it all yet. Whose singular motivation is a sadistic obsession with defeating Megatron. He is known for horrific acts of torture and massacres, such as his brutal takeover of the prison planet Garrus 9. Anyway, this is the Titans Return Overlord. Which is based on, he was released Japan only at the end of G1, so he's a super coveted figure. He's definitely would be on a Grail for me. The original one, he's kind of hard to find and complete or yellowing on those parts, but he's pretty cool figure. I still have mine sealed in the box. He's got a lot of parts. He's a big towering figure with a base mode and tanks and planes that go together to form a kick-ass robot. This one happens to be a headmaster too, but that color scheme is pretty synonymous with Overlord and his main Japanese original version. So again, not a character that comes out too much in the main line, so just wanted to hang on to him, and at least I got a version of Overlord.
Definitely. Continuing on with kind of guys that are not mentally stable. Of course, we got another wrestler here. I seem to have a lot of wrestlers that I'm going to be like showing off. Maybe there's a theme there or something. Of course, we got Mankind here, Foley. And this is his. He's in the garb that he had when he first debuted. So that brown kind of tunic that he had before he kind of switched over to his other stuff that he wore. But this was kind of what he had when he first came out. Of course, he's got the mask and everything on him as well. But I do have a Cactus Jack of him as well. No Dude Love yet. Until
Come on,
looking in your direction. And then we'll have all three of them, and then he can like enter the Royal Rumble, and each person has each new character. But yeah, this guy was always insane. He even has his hand there for the mandible claw right there.
Yes.
Stick that in his
Yes.
Yeah.
Just an insane dude. And I mean, those Hell in a Cell matches.
Great wrestler. Just a great wrestler.
Great guy.
Insane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely too. Completely different than his character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, you know me being a Batman guy. As soon as I heard the topic, first guy to come to mind was Joker. I actually picked this one up in Iowa at Limited Edition Comics in Cedar Falls. This is the Laughing Gas Joker, and he has a breakaway suit. I will unbox this thing. I do have two other figures, the Batman and the Catwoman, that go with this set.
Cool.
So I will be unboxing this thing, but it came out in 1993, like the Legends of the Dark Knight comic series. But you can kind of see what he looks like, I guess, with the suit off. And he comes with a little playing card guy. They call him, I think, Wild Card is what his name was. But yeah, cool package. Got the bat symbol molded into it. Cool deal.
Yeah, that head sculpt is awesome.
Head sculpt
crazy.
really looks cool.
I mean, he does always, but that's a good one. All right, my next one. Shockwave from the IDW comics. While often appearing coldly logical, this version of Shockwave is deranged in absolute immoral pursuit of logic, which includes orchestrating the entirety of the Cybertronian history through horrific experiments and temporal manipulation. He was left up there by himself by the Decepticons when they left. He's always experimenting on his other Transformers. They released a comic version of him, so you can see him with his cell shading, which is neat. It's just your normal Shockwave. But what was cool about this packaging was really great. It came with like an opening flap thing. It had a lot of artwork from the comic, but it also came with this accessory where apparently he's like experimenting with Optimus Prime's head. Just this neat little piece
The
here.
brain that will die.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Shockwave, he's kind of the Frankenstein-y crazy person. But a really cool, fun character too.
Well, since Mike broke the ice with Joker, I got to show off my Joker here. Of course, from the DC Primal Age line, These are all carded, and I will not be opening these. They're all carded. I have the whole set of these figures, and they're all up on the wall here. You can kind of see they're kind of lined up there at the top. But yeah, the Joker in the mold of the 5.5-inch scale He-Man style. Funko put these out, and they're awesome looking. I mean, it's like this is the whole line of like some of the figures you can collect as well, but this whole line is super cool, and it's just great looking Joker, awesome. But as like a savage He-Man-esque Master of the Universe-esque figure, which is awesome. But yeah, great head sculpt there too.
Heck yeah. Do you have more, Mike?
This is my last one.
All
right. Picked this guy up yesterday at Dallas Vintage Toys. Super excited to have this one. But it is the Murdoch, which he goes by Captain Howling Mad Murdoch. He is on the show. He's declared, I believe, legally insane. He is institutionalized on the show. But he is, which I didn't realize until I was looking up a little bit of stuff on it, but he was the only one who was not hunted by the government out of all of the A-team. He was wanted for escaping mental institutions to become their pilot to help them out, like on missions. I never realized it. But cool figure, brought back a lot of memories, got the little squishy head and not much articulation. I think 7 points, and he's about 6 inches tall. But me and my brother had the full set when we were kids, and my brother had this guy, but now I have him.
Yeah.
Love it. I just realized I hadn't been looking at the comments. I got stuck kind of reading those.
Yeah, they're kind of going all over the place.
Yeah. I'll go back to it after my next one. All right. So, Rampage from Beast Wars, a serial killer experiment gone wrong. He's an invulnerable psychopath who takes genuine pleasure in the suffering and fear of others. I leave my Rampage in crab mode.
Okay.
Because it's just easier to deal with. He's so freaking
craziest form.
Gigantic.
Crab mode.
Well, yes. Look at this. Look at this guy.
Jeez.
Yeah, head for scale. And so he's got vac metal all over the place. Awesome, right? He's got his name on himself somewhere.
As you do, as most crazy people do.
Rampage, yeah. He's got his pinchers have like this conveyor system in here with it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing going on. The plate, yes, he's got these giant legs. He's got this cannon that fell off when I was getting ready to. He's gigantic. You can kind of see some legs in there. He's just a big crab monster, dude.
Yeah.
But
a lot of good eating on that crab.
Oh yeah. But Rampage, super evil dude. Really happy to have this toy. Just keep him away from that boiling water. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Old Bay seasoning be fine. Continuing on with some wrestlers. Of course, we got Doink the Clown. Of course, the psychotic clown. He doesn't come with a bucket or anything to like tell people. But I thought this figure that they came out with that the Mattel came out with, it just looks so great. The soft goods, that dark purple on it, and the green hair, just a crazy looking figure. And to have them make this in like a standard line is insane. Like not only the figure itself, but just like it's such a, I don't know, niche character almost that, I mean, obviously popular in the 90s, but like, I don't know, it was so odd that they had this come out, but I just remember like all his matches with Crush, Kona Crush and all those. And it's just like, he was insane clown, not to be confused with Insane Clown Posse, but just
actually insane.
Yeah, actually insane. But yeah, the soft goods, his jacket, everything is awesome and it looks great. But yeah, just cool. I had to throw him in there because he's just a crazy clown.
That's cool. I believe his finisher is the whoopee cushion. He jumps off the top rope and lands on him, and it's called the whoopee cushion.
Yeah, it's so like of gimmicky characters. It's like it's up there.
Definitely.
God, let's see here. Bill's been killing it in the chat, so I gotta bring.
Yeah, he's been all of it.
I'll just start. Lord Alcatraz asks, does he come with a sock?
He does not. I needed to make one for him. I just haven't.
Yeah,
got
Amanda,
around to it.
have her just cut a little thing.
Yeah. So,
Bill says Mick Foley's the best. I have a cactus too. He also said Decaptimus Prime. That was pretty good for the headless Prime. And he's got a front butt. I don't know what that was for.
That's for Mike's guy
Murdoch.
Crazy Murdoch. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
he
got
did
front
kind of have a front butt and a back. It was weird. Weird
Yeah.
groin section.
Yeah.
And he said, Rampage is the Jason Voorhees of Beast Wars. That's right. He is. He is psycho killing machine.
Yeah.
All right,
Does he
my
kill
next.
people in a sleeping bag.
I wish. Up next, Wild Rider and Breakdown. The Stunticons. You'll know these two little G1 guys. Wild Rider and Breakdown. These Decepticons are defined by their mental instability. Wild Rider is a psychotic daredevil on the road, while Breakdown suffers from extreme, crippling paranoia. And that stuff kind of comes out on the cartoon, too. It's pretty great. It's pretty neat to see that. Them kind of be nut jobs while trying to fight the Autobots.
This guy probably wouldn't think that he is insane, but if you watch the movie, you'll know that he's pretty insane. That's like we got Emperor Ming from Flash Gordon here. This guy is like he'll basically, torture his own daughter to get information he needs, and even kill his soon bride to be whenever he feels like it. So this guy is insane. But I got this on clearance with the Flash Gordon. There's a 2-pack from NECA. Put this out. Great soft goods on this guy. Tons of robes and everything is soft goods. All this red and shiny and everything. But yeah, it looks. Max von Sydow, of course, played him in the 80 Flash Gordon movie. But yeah, he's got his little ring there on his finger. But looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Emperor Ming
Great
the
soft
Merciful.
goods.
But yeah.
All right. Bringing Mike up for this comment. We got Deanna in the chat saying, Colorado checking in. Mike is the best.
that would be my sister.
Well, Deanna, tell us something we don't know. This guy's pretty great.
Yeah, exactly.
He is, in fact, the best. All right, my
I
next
appreciate
one.
it.
Yeah, my next one is from the animated toy line, Blitzwing, and Blitzwing is cool. He has a triclopsian. Oh, it's kind of sticking.
Okay, like Manny faces.
Or Manifaces, I meant. Yep. So it says this version of the triple changer, because Blitzwing's a triple changer. It's neat that they gave him 3 personalities. So he suffers from a literal split personality, dissociative identity disorder. He switches between a cold, icy persona, a hot-headed, angry persona, and a completely random persona that expresses itself through manic laughter and nonsensical singing. So, yeah, it was super cool just to take the triple changer and do that Maniface's triple face move, cool. Giving him 3 different personalities, which is great. This guy also, maybe I'll just ask you guys first and then anyone in the chat, and then I'll just do a bunch of research later. I have some of my figures. His head has gotten sticky on its own accord. Like I've heard kind of like a melting kind of plastic. So it's very tacky, very sticky, tacky. I have some other toys that have done this over the years. I just haven't. I don't know the right way to clean it. I don't know if you guys have experience with that.
I don't think I have. I would think like some sort of hydrogen peroxide might fix that, maybe. But I might want to research that before you put that on there.
Yeah, that's just it. What'll hurt it, what won't hurt it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
it's a different kind of plastic. It's a little
soft plastic.
It's a little soft. Yeah, it's got some give to it, so it's not what like you'd say the rest of him's made out of. And random pieces in the collection do that and get a little tacky. I don't understand. But any other thoughts?
I've heard it. I've heard about that with the old
Ugh.
McFarlane stuff that
Mm.
that was the Spawn. The Spawn figures used to do that in the 90s. But that was like in package. For some reason, like the chemical gave off fumes or something, and it like started to break down the plastic and make it like tacky like that. But maybe I would check Spawn toys, like sticky plastic. It might be something similar.
Sure.
Just maybe start with first.
Yeah.
That's
And
about
I can reach out to the rest of the Transformer fandom too and stuff. I just haven't yet.
Yeah.
Until I grabbed them on the shelf, did I notice? And then I'm like, yeah, we haven't really talked about it. So, okay, cool.
Yeah, I should have grabbed the Man-Faces. That's a good shout out on that. Especially the one the CGI one show that came out recently. Like that Man-Faces character was really insane. Like he and it was really cool the way he like flipped his head on that figure too. But talking about the Motu, going to Motu, of course I watched this movie today. I watch it every year for my birthday. I watch Masters of the Universe 87 movie every year. And of course I had to bring out the movie figure of Skeletor, who's insane. And this figure just always looks great as well too. But he's got the cosmic key. He's got his sword in there too. Especially when he becomes, the god Skeletor, he goes really insane. But just his whole vibe throughout the whole thing is just like, I'm gonna destroy everything on my way up to power throughout the universe. But yeah, this is probably this movie figure that Mattel put out just a few years ago is insanely good. Masterverse with the soft goods cape, with his other soft plastic robes and everything.
Come on, Elgin loves the movie.
Looks pretty good. Yeah. He even comes with like a Havoc staff as well too. I just haven't put it on the shelf there. But yeah, just a great looking figure. Of course, the He-Man was also great looking. This one, especially the head sculpt. But this head sculpt, the whole thing is like amazing.
Dirk Lundgren, yeah.
Nice.
Love it. We got Tiff coming in with the Google machine, says Dawn dish soap for sticky aged toys. And that's always safe stuff. I mean, a peroxide or something has a corrosiveness to it that like Dawn is at least a safe thing to try first for sure.
Yeah. If it works on ducks and oil, it should be fine.
That's right.
With a soft toothbrush. I assume we all have an extra toothbrush for cleaning toys. All right.
Definitely.
Yeah. My next one is Whirl. I got my G1 Whirl out, and he's so dang fragile, and like his arms are really little. So he's got his antenna, but he's got his little claw hands, and he's hanging in there. He's old. Whirl, an Autobot known for being dangerously unstable and violent. His erratic behavior is a direct result of impurata, a punishment where his hands and head are replaced with claws and a cyclopean eye. Impurata. I didn't know that. I love Whirl a lot, just because he's another like not normal figure you get, and he's just cool, and helicopters are neat, and so it's nice to learn that about him. I mean, it sucks, I guess, but
All right, this is my last one. Save this one because when I thought about this topic, this is the one I thought of first, so I save it. Of course, we got Randy Macho Man Savage, but it's the Madness version. When he went to NWO, he became Macho Madness. Yeah, talking about Macho Madness. Yeah. But just he was part of this is part of the WWE Eternia line. It's right part of the WWE Eternia. Yeah. Part of the HWO, the Hordak World Order. Yeah. Yeah. Top of the world. Cream of the crop.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh.
Well, yeah, this, like I said, when I think of madness, this is what I think of macho madness. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a good one. That's awesome.
It is. It is. All right. And my last one, yeah, really excited to dig him out too. Is Shock Blast. He's from Transformers Energon, a toy line. Unlike the cold calculating G1 Shockwave, Shock Blast is a volatile, murderous lunatic. He was a high security prisoner freed by Megatron, but his uncontrollable aggression and God complex make him a danger to allies and enemies alike. So you see the shockwaveness of him, but is in a later different toy line of, they called him Shock Blast. He comes with this, I'm sure it works, a little speaker there that does things. It's got neat, translucent moving parts, which is fun. But yeah, he's a stone cold killer, this guy. He crazy. Shock Blast from Energon. Yeah, that's what I got.
Cool.
What a fun topic.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Way better than sports.
Yeah, boo sports. We're supposed to boo that.
Yes, Bill. He has kind of like skis. It looks like skis, but a helicopter's rudders. This is pre-Transformers toy that was one of the first to come over, so he gets a lot of leeway. The Coke was pure in Eternia. Oh yeah.
he always like touches glasses. Yeah.
And boo basketball. Oh my! Any we missed today? Any other obvious ones?
None that I can think of, but I loved what you guys came up with for
Cobra Commanders
topic. Oh yeah, yep, definitely.
I was thinking of like some Joe, trying to think of some Joe ones that were. But Crazy Legs was a good shot on that one for sure.
I was gonna do Wild Bill, but I figured Crazy Legs would fit in there a little better.
Yeah.
Plus, I like the Iowa reference for you guys there.
For sure.
For sure.
Does this guy count? Was he crazy?
He is crazy. Yeah.
I just wanted more impressions. More impressions.
That's all I got for Golden Dust.
Underrated. Impressions. All right. Let's take a quick little break. We'll tell you about our podcast network, the PFPN. The Prescribed Films Network is home to many awesome, amazing, cool other podcasts, and you should check those out. And here's how you can do it.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right. We are back. And now it's time for Elgin to take us on a store tour.
All right, today's store is called Dallas Vintage Toys. That sounds familiar. At 12021 Plano Road, number 190 in Dallas, Texas. That's just a short 11 hours and 15 minutes from Ottumwa. Or if you're near Oklahoma City, that's just 3 hours and 5 minutes away. Or if you're in Houston, that's just another 3 hours and 54 minutes. How big is Texas? And then if you're in Shreveport, that's just 2 hours and 54 minutes away. So anywhere you're around in that area is close-ish, I guess. But it has a bunch of Mode 2, Transformers, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, G.I. Joe, arcade machines, and much, much more. But did you know that the first 7-Eleven convenience store opened in Oak Cliff, which is a suburb of Dallas, in 1927? And did you know that a 30-foot tall sculpture of a human eye called the Eye stands in downtown? So some good deals over at Dallas Vintage Toys at 12021 Plano Road, number 190, Dallas, Texas.
All right.
Looks like an awesome store.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That's one of the things about today. We can definitely speak on that a little bit. It's kind of obviously the reason why we picked it, because we were able to go there.
Yeah, really nice store. Definitely nice guys in there too. They worked me out some deals on the stuff I picked up.
Perfect. That's what we want to hear. Be able to get good deals on stuff. So
Tiffany
That's
took
right.
some pictures.
That's right.
There's this mural on this back wall.
that's cool. What they turning up there?
That was there are so many little Easter eggs and tiny little things. You could spend the whole day just trying to figure out all the things. This was the one we knew you would like. They have this.
Yeah, that's cool.
And in that room, everything's in a case. Everything is. That's the kind of the museum room / what I assume is on their eBay-ish part.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, like everything's in a case, and everything in that case is in a hard, I forgot what they call that now all of a sudden, where they get it.
Graded and stuff.
Graded. Yeah, lots of graded
yeah.
stuff in there. It was amazing. And then, oh, what's that? There we are out in front. Oh my gosh.
That's right.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was an amazing store. Any of the pictures there, it's going to be hard to do that place justice too, because it looks like it's just in this district of like office buildings. Like you can see on that picture there, like that's all you get on the outside is that little sign and that little bit of stuff on that door that's kind of behind Mike there. You're like very unassuming on the outside, but you go in, it's like, holy
Jam-packed.
smokes.
It's like the TARDIS.
The staff was super awesome and helpful and great.
Definitely.
They had a whole, like, you want to sell toys, drop them off here. We'll start going through them. All the guys were really cool and helpful. And I don't know what else you want to say about that place, Mike.
It was a well-ran store. Sometimes you can go into some and they're a wreck. And that one was just very well ran. I liked how they had some of their figures bagged with like their own logo on the bag itself. Like if it was a loose figure, it was a bagged loose figure with their logo. It was a really nice store, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Bill asked if there were any horror toys there, and then that's where some Jaws. They had a whole aisle of horror stuff.
Yeah.
Easy.
Sure.
Yep.
And she also said one of the dudes and his sister painted the mural that was there, that worked there. So
Very cool.
Yeah, so much stuff. I saw some other grail-y things there.
Oh
yeah. Like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also thought I saw that they have like everything in there is also on eBay. They have 15,000 fucking toys on their eBay store. Then they ship. They are always working it hard. I've followed their Facebook for a while too, and they're always doing goofy ass videos to promote stuff. Like they're doing it and having fun and working it. So they had a case there with like Pixel Dan had been there and signed. There's a bunch of other toy tubers that were there. It was
Did you
great.
sign it?
I thought about it. No,
Yes.
I was like, I left my Sharpie outside. We did. I'm trying to pull up the picture and think about these things. We also did instead take this really cool picture there of they have a little banner of today's toy haul.
Okay.
Smart, and you can see
very
their
smart.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't show this in the chat earlier, Elgin, afterwards, because it has your presence there. So, you know, we don't want to spoil the surprise. But,
Sure.
but yeah, had a good time.
Awesome.
Well, thanks, Bill. Fantastic show. Keep kicking ass, guys. Well, that was the plan. That's definitely the plan. Well, before we go today, just want to remind everyone that if you want to help support the podcast, please, it's easy. Just tell a friend or leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. I did sign the guest book. That's right. I did. For Cracktastic Plastic. But like Elgin mentioned at the top of the show, one of the best ways that we love you helping support the show is to head on over to enlistinthecore.com. Be one of the core members, one of the coolest of the cool. You can get lots of really cool things for your support, such as bonus episodes, shout outs on the show, early access to some videos, and you can be in a chat with Elgin, Mike, and I and the other core members. And yeah, like I said, one of those perks is shout outs on the show. So we're going to do that now. Big, gigantic shout out to Tony Miller, Chris Turnip Simmons, Alex LaForest, Wildish Bill Fisher, Colin Bunn, and the ever so handsome Mike Ward. Mike, thanks for joining us today.
I appreciate it, guys. Yep,
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
It was so cool. It worked out that I got to hang out with you yesterday. We were toy hunting yesterday.
Yeah, it was an awesome time.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, awesome time.
And nice meeting your daughter and her boyfriend and just getting to hang out and actually talk. And it was awesome. And
it
do a little toy hunting too. It was pretty great.
Yep, definitely. Awesome. Never even dreamed it would happen, but it was such a good time. Definitely.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to add it as a new perk for core members that I'll drive all the way to your state and we'll go toy hunting together. It'll be great. And Elgin, happy birthday!
Yes, happy birthday.
I hope it was all right spending it with us. We sure enjoyed having you here as we always do.
Wouldn't want to spend any other Monday night doing anything else. So
heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching and listening. And we got some birthday cake to cut up, I assume, here real soon. And we'll get that mailed out to everybody. What? I don't know. Thanks everybody for watching and listening. We'll talk to you later. Keep being awesome. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.